Hello and welcome everyone. Today I have come up with one more topic on the Lynx payment, and it is upon the life cycle of Lynx payment. Here we'll understand today about how the payment flows from the payer till it is received to the payee, right? So let's get started. All right, so in this picture, you can see the typical workflow of a Lynx payment, how the payment flows from payer to payee. Now, this is an example where the payment flows via the direct participants. Now, you could see here we have the direct participant sender side and direct participant receiver side, right? So what it means is these two banks, right, whatever it be, right, these two banks are the direct participants under the Lynx payment schema, right? So they have this agreement done well before they are sending the payment, and there are so many things which takes care in this agreements. Now we are not going to learn about the agreements over here. What we are going to learn is how the payment gets settled and what is the workflow of the payment in the Lynx. Now let's take an example. I have taken this payer, some organization, or it can be even an individual customer, right? For example, it is a customer credit transfer payment. Payer is a corporate customer and the pay is also corporate customer. Now they want to make a transfer to pay some amount Canadian dollar, right? And they uses their any of the net banking channel, and then they send out this payment information to their account holding institution, that is their sending institutions, which is the direct participants in the Lynx. Now there could be a case where they do not have this direct participant. In that circumstances they need to go ahead with for example, over there it will go from payer to the indirect direct participants of the Lynx, and from indirect participant of Lynx it needs to have a relationship with this direct participant of Lynx, and that bank will act as a, you know, basically the sending direct participants will act as a intermediate institutions who will actually help them to transfer the fund. But let's not go there. So payer initiates using any of its channel. Well, let's take one of the popular one, that is our net banking channel, and they have sent the instruction and the bank receives the instruction, and then bank looks into it, it does its validation, and then it will take the next action, that is it will debit the payer's account with that amount, and then they will send out the message. Now here the message will not directly be sent to the Lynx. Now one of the very important thing which we need to understand is Lynx do not provide the messaging services. Lynx provides clearing and settlement, right? As I told you in my previous sessions also, that different entities can provide different facility. For example, Swift provides message transfer facility. uh, there can be a separate entity which can provide only clearing, and there can be a separate entity which provides only settlement, right? Now here Lynx will do the clearing and settlement, but messaging services is not provided by the Lynx. It takes a third-party vendor support service, that is Swift. Now Swift is being used in order to send and receive the messages, right? So step number 2, what happens is it will send the customer credit transfer payment message, whether it be ISO 20 or 22 or be this MT103. Right now the transformation is going on, so MT103, for in this example, it will receive at Swift network. Swift, what it does on receiving this message is that it will copy some of the fields of the message, and then what it will do is, for example, the fields which it will copy is the sender bank, sender payer, sending direct participant, receiving direct participants, pay amount, and date, right? So those kind of information it will capture, and then that will be sent to Lynx payment system, and then Lynx payment system will do the necessary action. As we have already discussed, what are the different actions that will take care by the Lynx. That is, it will, validate on the available fund of this sending direct participant, which it has with the Lynx. Now, direct sending direct participant has a master account at the Lynx. Now, Lynx is again, controlled by the Central Bank of Canada. Now, settlement is done via their master account. That's why they have this master account over there. I'll call it a settlement account, and they will Lynx on receiving this message via the Swift, right? Then they will do the necessary action. For example, first thing is they will debit the sending direct participants Nostro settlement account with the amount whatever they have mentioned and they received in this step number 3. And then Lynx will send out this necessary debit advice back to the sending direct participant that it has been debited, right? That is taken care, and then it will credit to the master account of the receiving direct participant, which is also available at Lynx. Now, Lynx, what it does after that is it will also send out this credit advice saying that, hey, receiving direct participant, your master account has been created. Now, this all services, right, is provided by the Swift. Swift is providing all those messages, whether it be the payment related messages or the debit or credit advice. Everything is provided by the Swift network itself. Now, step number 5 is that receiving direct participant, on receiving this credit advice, what it will do is it will also receive then that message which has this information. I mean, that customer credit transfer message basically, which Swift will be sending out anyway to the receiving direct participant, right? Saying that it has to be paid to the pay, and all those information would be available like normal MT103. Then receiving direct participant, what it will do is it will do their validation, and then it will, credit to the pays account. So this is what the entire life cycle of a Lynx payment with direct participant in a scenario. Now, there can be a payment scenario where the payer doesn't have an account with the sending direct participant. So payer will have the account with indirect indirect participant or non-participant of the Lynx, and that non-participant of the Lynx would need to have a relationship with the sending direct participant so that they can help them make transfer to the payment to the pay. So, right, that we'll discuss in the next session. But yeah, this is all about this life cycle in a direct payment scenario. Just in case if you want to learn more about payments, Swift payment, ISO 20022 migration, we have courses available, and we have already made so much of videos on the syllabus part as well, right? So if you are interested to learn on the Swift payment course and also on the ISO 20022 migration. Now, ISO 20022 migration is for every high value payment system as well as for the cross-border payment scheme as well. That is for the Swift, and that's why if Swift is migrating to ISO 20022, that eventually makes Lynx also to move into migration into ISO 20022, and also the banks to move into ISO 20022 in terms of sending the messages. So if you want to learn it, or if you want to purchase those videos from me, and you can drop us an email, swiftpaymentguru@gmail.com, with your interest on the Swift payment course or the ISO 20022 course. We have the syllabus also already available in the different videos. You can watch out over here, and then we'll provide you necessary support on that as well. All right, so this is all for today, and I'll see you next time.